Welcome to the Get Up Guys Daily Dose Podcast.
Get up, guys. Raise your voices to the skies. Get up, guys. In His name we rise.
If you have ever been a salesman, you've probably heard the ABCs of sales. Always be closing. It's the idea that every conversation should be nudging someone closer to a yes. You're always reading the room, looking for the angle, watching for the opportunity to close the deal. It's a sharp strategy if you're selling cars, insurance, or kitchen knives. But even in sales, some people just aren't buying. No matter how polished your pitch is or how much they'd benefit from what you're offering, if they're not in the right headspace, you won't close the deal. Push too hard, and not only do you lose the sale, you might lose the relationship. Now I get it. Comparing the gospel to a sales pitch can feel a little icky. The good news of Jesus isn't merch, it's not a product, but here's where the comparison makes sense. When we share our faith, we can get discouraged if the person we're talking to doesn't respond. We think we failed, or we get impatient, like we need to seal the deal right then and there. But Jesus didn't operate like that. He wasn't shoving truth down people's throats. He read hearts. He asked questions. He planted seeds. In Matthew 13, he talks about different kinds of soil. Some rocky, some thorny, some good. Same seed, different results. That's how it is with people. Some hearts are hard, some are distracted, but some are ready to hear. So what do? We look for the prospects. We look for the soft soil. That doesn't mean we ignore the others. We still love them, still pray for them, still walk with them. But when someone's asking questions, opening up, showing interest, or just looking for answers, man, that's a lead. That's an open door. And even when someone's not ready, you're still part of the process. 1 Corinthians 3:6 says, I planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the growth. It's not about closing the deal. It's about being faithful to your role. Plant, water, repeat. Trust God for the growth. Oh, and just so we're clear, there's no commission in this. You don't get a bigger mansion in heaven because you led more people to Christ. But we're not chasing commission. We're chasing the Great Commission. We do it because Jesus told us to go and make disciples. And if we're blessed to see even one brother or sister standing beside us in heaven because of what we planted and watered, man, that's reward enough. So let's be the kind of men who are tuned in, not pushy, not silent, just present, prayerful, and ready when the moment comes. See, the gospel is better than anything else we could offer. But like in sales, timing matters, and some of the best work happens long before the deal is ever done.
Get up, guys. Raise your voices.